I'm Doug Doyle with The Art of the Story. Grammy-nominated pianist, composer, arranger, and bandleader Orrin Evans is out with his latest album with the Captain Black Big Band. It's titled Walk a Mile in My Shoe. Orrin Evans is now the musical arranger of a wonderful new project. It's a powerful musical drama that tells the story of an aging and contemplative Frederick Douglass. The debut of No Cowards in Our Band was at the historic Hudson Hall in early November. I recently spoke with Orrin about the No Cowards in Our Band show, based on a libretto by Anthony Knight Jr. and interwoven with Negro spirituals.
I came across this project through the Hudson Hall, the good people at Hudson Hall. I've performed there 3 times, once with Sean Jones, twice with my own trio. So I was familiar with them, and I think I had just played up there at Hudson Hall maybe a month prior to them asking me about this. So when they called, they were like, "Hey, would you be into this?" It felt so right because theater is where I come from. My father was a playwright, so here, theater. And my mother was an opera singer. And this involves 4 different opera singers, along with some monologues that Anthony Knight wrote, where you get to hear some inner thoughts of Frederick Douglass. So I'm like, wow. And it was inspired off of a record that Anthony was listening to of Opera North singing spirituals. So he was listening to that record while he was writing this piece. So the spirituals are intertwined in the piece, in the whole production. So my mother was a member of Opera North. All of this seemed right, and they didn't even know that. And no one at Hudson Hall knew my history as far as that. And then here it is. We'll take these spirituals and the word, I know it says arranger. But when you deal with spirituals, you don't want to go. I mean, me personally, I don't want to go too far from where they are and where the story comes from and the original intent. So I just, took a few liberties and changed some harmonies. But ultimately, I look at my role just as an accompanist to help get the story across and to aid in those sections where the music is involved. But I'm really excited about it because this is something that I would have. Both my parents passed on early, so I didn't really get a chance to collaborate with them. I did one small project with my father, and I played for my mother once at a wedding, but something like this, I know they would really, really be proud of and would be in the front row. So I'm really excited about it.
You can see my entire interview with Orrin Evans on the WBGO Facebook page. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.